says something.
Yeah, man. Your mom's all on social saying how you gonna drop 50 tonight.
No.
50?
I told her to stay off the socials.
Mm-hmm.
All right, look, my mom can't handle it when someone criticizes me.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. She just love her baby boy.
And she's a New Yorker, so don't forget about that. Like, she don't play when it comes to me. She'll cuss you out. Like, seriously, I've seen her do it.
Shout out to Mama and P.
Oh, God.
Question is, you really think you going for 50?
You know what? For you, Ma, I will drop 50. But after that, you gotta chill.
Feeling you, MP.
It's so much quicker when it's from. Yeah, and honestly, I'm not that great with cutting dice.
I feel that. Crushed potatoes take time to process.
If you do make them, try soaking, then drink them. Yeah, flash fry, dry, and fry again. With that crunchy outside, tender inside.
Alright, cut it out. Starting to get hungry. Time to get some season.
I saw your report on shooting guards this morning.
The depth chart, you mean?
One, all good, guys?
Concern. You're focusing on small programs. It's awesome to have eyes on people that you know on your radar, but usually less than 100.
What's your point? That's not a metric that we maybe we can think of?
Sure. No one's watching. It's easier to focus.
I don't know if that's cheap.
Would you be nervous? Would it be hard to think of what to say next?
How early?
Has anyone taught you?
Gotta clear paint.
And not eat anything on the floor that's
Yeah,
just
they must
fallen
be
after
putting a
3
lot into
seconds too.
today's
That's
game.
not what we mean.
We should get some shots up.
Then no.
Game. We should
Every 3 seconds.
There he is.
Fans, and now the presentation of the awards ceremony. Crank up the noise for the NBA champions. Here they are, your Los Angeles Lakers. Your head coach, J.J. Redick. Robert Williams. Colin Sexton. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Doncic. Crank up the noise for the NBA champions. Here they are, your Los Angeles.
Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Edwards is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Klingin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Lakers, we've got Doncic. Antetokounmpo is out there with Gobert. Then it's James. And it's McCain in at the 1. So here we go. It's game 1 of the regular season for both teams. And Doris, each one wants to start their year on the right foot.
Yeah, both of these teams have been waiting all summer for this game. Tip off to a new season. I can't wait, Kevin.
And putting his opponents on notice, MP recently talked about winning his individual matchups, but not at the expense of the team. Some high-level goals indeed, guys.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, he's still all about winning games. He's not saying you should play hero ball. His point is that it helps your team when you're playing better than the guy in front of you. That'll be the focus for him tonight and should make for a fun contest.
Let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
We know this team is coming off of their championship season led by MP, but he's not letting that coast over into this season. MP told me, quote, "It's a new season. We're not letting up. We are just as hungry for that next ring as we were for the first one." Guys, they are motivated.
Aren't they? Absolutely. They're hungry for seconds. All right, thanks for the report.
Oh, such an impressive athlete. Mr. McDaniels, send it in.
And it drops once again. The bucket from Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Well, they say three's company. Well, GA for MP, 3 titles and counting. He's joining some pretty historic company.
And especially when you're talking about those bus drivers, right? The great players who guided their teams to the promised land time and again. There's nothing more impressive.
Near the 3-point line, it's Doncic. The teardrop falls in. Doncic has got 8 points.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
Stay there.
Anthony drawing the double team. Here's McDaniels. That one falls coming off Anthony's feed. 10 points for him.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it. Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Howard's checked in for Los Angeles. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And that's a foul called on the Beast. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
To the inside, McDaniels.
What a bonus when Jaden McDaniels is humming a little bit on the offensive end.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
And let's quickly take a look at the stats for Julius Randle. He had a strong showing last season. Put up about 19 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
Good on the bucket. That's 12 points for the Beast. You know, you look at MP, Greg, 3 consecutive Most Valuable Player awards, something that's only been done before by 2 others.
And those would be Bill Russell and Larry Bird. Pantheon-level achievement unlocked by MP. He is on a collision course with greatness.
DeAndre Ayton's checked in for the Lakers. Pritchard comes in for Jared McCain. The Timberwolves also changing it up. Reed comes in for Randall. And it's Dosumu in for Anthony. Banked in off the glass. McDaniels got 17.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
And it's Doncic missing. Timberwolves leading by 5.
Yo, watch him.
Pass to Klingon. Reed with a screen on Antetokounmpo. The shot by McDaniels, no good. Lakers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. And he comes up with the deuce. 14 points for the Beast.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Edwards drawing the double team. Pass to Dosunmu. Launches it. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. McDaniels outside.
Yo, watch him.
Nailed from three-point land. McDaniels got 20 points.
Yeah, McDaniels has made himself a legitimate option from three-point territory. Look out! Wow. Strong finish.
Something special happening on that one, guys.
Oh, isn't that the truth? Deciding to give this crowd, GA, a show.
The NBA, the best athletes in the world, and that is why it is a global game. That was beautiful.
Help me out.
Here's McDaniels. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Doncic way outside. And no good on the last second attempt this time. It's been all about Jaden McDaniels for the Timberwolves. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. Back right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Randall out there with Terry. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Wesley in at the point guard position. Hits it from three-point range.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Use that.
Gobert finds Sexton. Pass to Howard. Shot clock at 5. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Terry outside. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Randall surveying the D.
Yo.
Here's Beringer over Gobert. Beringer's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who has a report on MP.
MP has been known to speak his mind on social media at times, but now it's his family getting in on the action. Recently, MP's mom has gotten into some verbal spats with fans across the league, and MP told me that's just who she is. It doesn't bother me, but I understand how it can look. Guys, it looks like we now know where he gets it from.
That's the modern era. Plenty of discourse, friendly or otherwise. Thanks. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Randall left side. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Well, for the most part, they've taken care of the ball. I mean, that's one of the few mistakes they've made in what has been a good half.
Lucas is checked in for Jones. LA's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second.
Hey, balance it out.
Hasn't made one yet. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 3. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
I think for the Timberwolves, I always prefer to start the season at home. They don't have that luxury, but sometimes the W is.
And guys, let's talk now about that first half for Minnesota there in a tight one.
They've been playing.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Jaden McDaniels.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
On to Tacumbo out there with Gobert. Then there's Howard. Then it's Jared McCain. And it's James in at the 2 spot. That's J.J. Redick 5 as we get into the second half. Minnesota with the ball after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. Randall outside. And he makes good on the layup. Randall's got his second bucket.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
Pass to Antetokounmpo.
Get the ball.
That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Timberwolves leading. And here is McDaniels. Now here's Randall. Now McDaniels. From the arc.
Put it back. Put it back.
Randall no good.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And James gets it to go on the assist by Howard. James has got it all tied up now for the Lakers. Randall outside. Here's Edwards. Edwards getting the close range too.
Boy, Edwards so good in close. This guy has got touch and strength, everything you could ask for.
James kicks to Antetokounmpo. McCain sends a screen for Giannis. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. McDaniels finds Anthony. Here is Edwards. Lets it go with a 3. And McCain pulls it down.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Get the perimeter.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. The lead is 2. Edwards with another miss. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. A nice shot by McCain.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Randall outside. Back to Anthony. McDaniels outside. Pass to Randall. 3-pointer. Gobert pulls it in. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. DB, no one has more Defensive Player of the Year awards than Rudy Gobert. 4 of them.
Well, with the 4, he is now tied with the great Dikembe Mutombo and the great Ben Wallace. Does he have another one in his sights?
And we've got a lineup change here for the Lakers. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Trailing by 2. Pass to Edwards. Outside, Jones. The rebound by the Lakers.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Boy, remarkable how efficient he's been scoring the ball. He feels good right now.
Now, here's Dosumu. He has yet to score. 59 seconds left in the third. Shot clock at 6. off target from three-point range.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Doncic gets it to go. And the three-peat for MP. Greg, the first one in a while.
And those Kobe Shaq Lakers, the last team to win 3 in a row, doing it all the way back in the early 2000s.
Now here's Dosumu. Pass to Berenger. Looking to end the run. Reed misses. Los Angeles leading by 7. And here's Doncic from the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Doncic comes with the double team on the court for Minnesota. They've got Dosumu. Julius Randle is out there with Reed. It's Berenger in at the center. Now here's Doncic. And again it's the Lakers from deep.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Leslie with the ball. Here's Reed. Offensive rebound. Berenger. No one near Randle as he lets it go. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Here's Hendricks. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Timeout.
And the Lakers lead by 19. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Lakers. Howard comes in for Pritchard. Edwards, no good.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Randle outside. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
A nice shot by Doncic. And once again last season, MP was voted to the first-team All-NBA squad. That's his 3rd time, GA. We may be getting used to it at this point, but, man, it shouldn't diminish the accomplishment, should it?
The consistency we see from MP on a season-by-season basis is tremendous. Kevin, it is no easy feat to land on the first team that many times. What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
There's the triple. And again, the three-point shot is good from Doncic. Doncic has got 47 points. Outside, Reed. To the right side. And just off the cuff, Doris, what do you think is the toughest part of the season?
I mean, for me, watching these players try to perform the final 2 to 3 weeks before All-Star game, there are so many things in play. Has it been an extraordinarily difficult season where you're just simply not winning? Are you trying to incorporate perhaps a player that came over from a new trade? And then also just the focus. Everybody's mind is, ooh.
Every defense needs a fear factor. You blocked a few shots tonight and dissuaded more from being attempted. Do you feel like you play that intimidator role for this team?
I like that word you said, Dom. What was it? Dissuaded?
Yep, that's it.
That's like the opposite of persuade, right? Like persuading them not to shoot.
That's right.
Yeah. Real talk, that's me. I'm gonna catch you later, Dom.
Back to you, Kevin.
And that about does it for the...
Oh, this
Yeah. Frank.
There we go. All right. I can't believe I'm asking you this, but your mom's had some pretty strong words of late for people on social media who've criticized you. And I got to know, is it embarrassing for you to have to talk about that and to know that your teammates are going to be asked about that? Moms, am I right?
Keep my mother's name out your mouth, Frank. That's my mom, and I love her to death. You understand? It's only a distraction because people like you rather write about drama than hoops.
Right, okay, MP, mama's boy. Got it. Thank you, MP. Just take these notes. Right here.
In the back.
Ah, thank you. Not again. Don't be jealous. So, is it fair to say you've got a proud mama back home tonight after you backed up her 50-point guarantee?
I'm gonna go out on the ledge and say she's very proud of me no matter what, but I bet she feels really good that I dropped 50 after she called it. The only thing she hates more than people talking trash about her son is being wrong.
Great.
Right
here.
Hey, as much as I would like to answer more questions, I don't have the time, but thank you all.
It's okay. You know, they're good. We waited 2 hours for him to come for 10 minutes. That's correct.
What game are you guys doing? Excuse me?
Thanks again, everybody.
Oh, there he is. Look at him. Hiding from his own show.
Yeah. Nope. Hiding from everybody. I just was taking a power nap.
I thought you usually nap around noon.
Oh, yeah. No, I usually do. I mean, this was a power nap on top of my nap.
Feeling all right?
Yeah. I'm fine. Sometimes I just need an extra nap before a big game like this.
All right. Tell us why.
Well, I would probably say it's because I got a big matchup like tonight and everything's more intense, you know? So it's like my body shuts down, but in a good way. You know, it knows a battle's coming and it wants to get ready.
So you fired up for this one.
Yeah, even the air is electric. This is gonna be a fun one.
Great with cutting and dicing.
When you
I feel that. Fresh potatoes take time to process.
If you do make them, try soaking, then drain. Flash fry, dry, and fry again. Crunchy outside, tender inside.
Cut it out. I'm starting to get some more seasoning.
So we got that thing set up, and now it's like, play me a song.
No, don't even get started. No, seriously, those things are fine. People are always listening in the conversation. Like right now, there could very well be someone listening to us talking about this. Really?
Feeling UMP.
Oh, say does that star...
Well, Grant, these days we're seeing this more in the league. A team doing the Los Angeles tour.
Yeah, but it's kind of cool, right? I mean, if you're going to come to L.A., you might as well make the most of it. Don't just take on the Lakers or the Clippers. Play them both.
And MP recently made a statement that on any given night, he's hyper-focused on beating his primary matchup. Sounds like he's got something to prove.
And truthfully, MP has looked like he's just on another level in recent matchups, outperforming his opponent and excelling in his position. In terms of rising to the challenge he set for himself, this may have been the focus MP needed to take his game to the next level.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. They've got Harper. He's out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Page in at the 5 spot. San Antonio moving the ball around. There's a screen from deep. Harper. The Lakers with a rebound.
Yo, watch him! What's the roll?
We played just over a minute here in the first. Gobert, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Pick up left! Pick up left!
Double team on Fox.
Come on!
And here's Bryant outside. Drops in the 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I was able to speak with the Lakers head coach. Coach said they need to stop Fox from dribble driving as he can dismantle a defense if he gets inside. He told me the problem with Fox is he's just so fast. You can't slow him down with just one guy. So Coach wants his help defenders alert and within range to help when needed. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that. Collective shock.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Drills it from deep. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Fantastic ball movement that time. Antetokounmpo skilled at taking apart a defense with his passing.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 4-point game. And here's Bryant outside. Hits the trifecta. Bryant's got 10 points in the game.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And so now a time. Peyton Pritchard is out there with James. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Hendricks in at the 4 slot. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Oh, a nice shot by Collins. Lakers trail by 3. Throws it up high, and he lays in the alley-oop pass.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
To the paint. For 3, Vassell. Doncic pulls down the board. And for the Lakers, their shooting has been good. 54% on this one.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
Pass to Fox. The 3. No good on the shot.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Bufkin with the bucket.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Here's James, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. James has gotten his first basket of the night. Vassell outside. Puts it up from 12. Rebound, the Lakers.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Fox with the ball. Now Doncic defending. For 3, Vassell. Giannis with the rebound.
He's been an absolute non-factor. 0 factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Let's check in with our reporter. Oh, Giannis picking it out of the sky.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Here's Fox, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Fox has got his first points of the game.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Doncic against Vassell. The lob. Very well done.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight, one sweet one after another.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Some changes for Los Angeles. Gobert's checked in for Hendricks. Sexton comes in for James. And McCain subbed in for Pritchard. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Here's Page. He picked up 10 in his last game. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Over! Watch outside! Go over! That's all you!
And here's Bryant outside.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
And there's the lob. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs.
That's a real brain fade right there, a mental error. And
And so it's Los Angeles. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Defense is setting the tone. Back after this.
Hello, everybody. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but
now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Los Angeles Lakers. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up three to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
And on the floor for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. They've got De'Aaron Fox. He's out there with Harper. And it's Page in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Three-pointer. The Lakers with a rebound. Gobert's got his fourth rebound in this one. And here's Doncic outside. Counted from distance. Doncic has got 9.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Fox with the ball. He takes it in.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. An excellent display of speed there.
Kicks it to Doncic. Oh, he tries a three. And Los Angeles, another three.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Now Los Angeles moving it up. And he's going for the oop here. Pass to Bryant. Over Sexton. And Bryant the bucket on the assist by Harper. 14 points for him.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Doncic's shot is good.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Here's Harper. Three-pointer, Fox. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Pass to Fox. Clock at 6. And the layup falls. Fox has got 4 points now in the quarter.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Doncic's shot is good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And here's Bryant outside. Rebound by the Lakers. The pull-up jumper. Again, Los Angeles. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Oh, watch left.
Here's Bryant. 14 points for him. Out to Fox. Let's go with a 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. From deep, here's Doncic. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 6 assists now in the game. Now Fox. 6 points for him. And here's Bryant outside. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Aiden, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Williams comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. James is checked in for Sexton. And it's Peyton Pritchard in for McCain. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Bufkin. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Back to you guys.
They'll get there. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Doncic with the bucket.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
James against Vassell. And down it goes. 2 points. Vassell's got his first 2 points.
They're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Spurs need to get one up here.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with an almost surefire victory here, up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
All right, let's send it over to the sidelines to Jennifer Quintana.
Congratulations on tonight's win, MP. You were looking for your teammates early and often and keeping them involved throughout. Was that the strategy coming in, or did you see something in the game that led to an adjustment?
What? Don't act like you're surprised, Jennifer Quintana. I could dime them up, all right? Just depends on how the game's going, If the D is going to give my teammates room to shoot, I'm going to pass it to them. I trust those guys 7 days a week and twice on Sunday.
Well, that's a busy schedule, MP.
Hey.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Back to you, Brian.
All right, thanks, Jennifer. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you.
All right, NP. Your body's still, quote-unquote, shut down in a good way, or you feeling that ankle yet?
Yeah, I'm feeling great. Got the win.
Yeah, and you outplayed a great player in your position, too.
Facts.
Okay. Now, I know when it comes first, but, we're doing a series on proving you're the best player in your position. Let's hear about it.
Okay, well, I know this topic might rub some people the wrong way, but being a pro athlete is about more than just winning or losing. That's the baseline. But we work hard, and we want to be the best at what we do. Too many guys feel like they're not supposed to say that, but it's true. We're showmen. We're out here, we're just trying to shine.
All right, sometimes for out of bounds, we got to stretch for content, but other times, it just finds us, man.
Yeah. What found us this time?
Check it out.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Yeah, just for that, I'm going to outscore Buddy and see if he thinks that's pathetic.
Is it okay for us to ask them if we don't think we're hard enough, right?
Absolutely. Also, just be sure that no one's feet are getting in the walkway or court area as the night goes on. Okay? I'm not your coach. I see the scores about
In 2021, there were 109 international players in the game.
really pretty close.
Canada, Australia, France, and Germany.
Top scorer. What will happen if we total?
It's like 39 last year, and it's likely to expand. I'd like to see each of us try to schedule 2 international visits. Talk to your teams and let me know how we should set it up.
Sounds good. I'll have my itinerary set by Monday. Definitely need some deep dives, right? Developing our player evaluations on a whole new level.
Great.
I'd like to see us shoot better than 85%.
Not a single team managed that in the last 2 seasons.
I'm convinced that they haven't invested a lot of time.
Yeah, they must have seen a lot.
Beginning and more importantly, at the end of practice.
They might not like that.
Good. See how serious the issue is. That's what we need.
Understood.
Once in a while, it takes some time. It's so much quicker with the pros.
And both teams going through their pregame rituals, getting loose well before we're underway. 2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And he's fallen out of favor a little bit in their offense, at least compared to how he was being used earlier in the season. His usage percentage is down over the past 5 games. Maybe he'll be more involved here tonight.
And the Clippers starting 5. Doncic out there with Darius Garland. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Conan Niederhauser in at center. And for the Lakers, Antetokounmpo is out there with Doncic. Then there's Sexton. Then it's Jared McCain. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. So, Greg, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
Let's send it over to the sideline for the scoop on MP's record-setting career.
Thank you, guys. As you know, he recently broke into the top 10 list for all-time three-pointers made, and he is in awe of seeing his name on a list that includes the greatest shooters of all time. But no doubt about it, he has earned that spot. Back to you.
Indeed. Thank you. And talk about competitive spirit, MP has come out and, in essence, dedicated this season to winning his own matchups.
And so far, so good, right? I know it's early in the process, but MP has taken his own words to heart. He's beating his man at both ends, which gives their team an advantage. So if the rest of his teammates can just hold their own, they're going to win a lot more games.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, Doncic. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. And that one's good, Doncic.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Leonard. Makes it off the glass. That's 7 points for Leonard.
Out to a hot start, 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Richard, what do you see in what Luka Doncic sees on the floor?
Well, Kevin, I think he's tracking all 5 defensive players and all 4 of his offensive teammates. He always seems to find a way to get players involved.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Hachimura kicks to Doncic. From deep.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Wasted no time on that one. 15 points for the Beast.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Doncic, no good. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. And it's Doncic, that time on the assist by Giannis. Doncic has got 18 points in the game, and that's a foul called on the Beast.
I'm coming.
Clippers trail by 11. We've got Peyton Pritchard. Williams is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's James. And it's Doncic in at the 3 slot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Now, here's Doncic. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Shots good by Williams.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Leonard with no one around. The 3-pointer off the mark. Lakers leading by 13. Screen by Giannis. Floats it. There's Giannis. Look out below.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
This has been a weight room game. They're just stronger on the glass.
and they're playing with a mean streak, guys.
Man, what do you know?
And now let's take a moment. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very And the Lakers making a change here. Doncic is checked in. Lets the three fly, bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got 21 in the game.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
So for the Clippers right now, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Hachimura. Then there's Garland. Then there's Doncic. And it's Conan Niederhauser in at the center position. Leonard looking over the floor. Pass to Hachimura. Over Giannis. And again, no good by the Clippers. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Lakers. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that game is the second of two straight at home. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Pass to Leonard. Can they get it? And the Clippers miss again.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Hachimura, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And it's Leonard missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum.
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Hachimura. Leonard's got 13.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Floats it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Great open look there. He's got 15.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Got that one up quick.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Hey, yo, get on Luka.
Doncic kicks to Leonard. The tray. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Doncic. The finish. Oh, look at that play right there.
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And it's Leonard missing.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. On the wing, Doncic. McCain defending.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And finished off by Doncic.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Lakers on top, running away with this one. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. Here now, a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. They've got Hunter. Howard is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Hendricks in at the four-man position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Strother. No good with the triple. Lakers shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. Pass to Ayton. Over Williams. Tries again. And Ayton with the nice bucket inside. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Outside Garland. And he drives in. Back to McBride. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Whew, lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, man, that can be as difficult as anything.
Hendricks, good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And here's Garland for three. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Murphy. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside Garland. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his fifth rebound right now in the game. Howard, the pass to Murphy. Here's Ayton. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Hendricks. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ayton. Williams with the defensive effort. The Clippers have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Murphy against Garland. Back to McBride. There's a screen by Williams, and McBride gets it to go. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. You were second in the Rookie of the Year voting. I haven't forgotten it. But when you go back to that time, what was the key in your adjustment process?
Well, one thing that really helped me out is I played 3 years of high-level college basketball. Most rookies don't get that experience, and it makes it a little bit harder for them to transition to the pro game.
And it's Leonard missing.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the Beast.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Leonard, no luck.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
The 3 for Doncic. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Ayton, the putback. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just...
The headline coming into this game was what your matchup had to say about you. The headline after is going to be what you did about it. Your thoughts?
That dude wrote a check he couldn't cash. Maybe next time he'll be more careful about running his mouth and bringing people's family into things.
Thank you so much for your time, MP.
Man, I'm tired of this.
Kevin, over to you.
Jennifer, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. With Richard Jefferson and...
All right, this is the 4th game in our series. It takes you behind the scenes of MP's quest to prove he's the best player in his position in the league. How you feeling ahead of this one?
9 out of 10.
That's
yeah.
All right. Now, what if I told you Mom's is back on social?
You know what? 8 out of 10. Yeah, love Mom, but I can pick my own battles. But, what she say this time?
Some fan was talking trash, saying you can't defend. Mom jumps in, she calls him a casual, and so you're going to shut down your matchup tonight.
A casual?
Yep.
Right. She's been learning a lot of new vocab since she's been online.
She has been spending a lot of time on the socials.
Well, guess I can't let Mom down. So, if she says I'm going to lock up my matchup, then that's what I'm going to do. This one's for you, Ma. Again.
Don't do anything.
Slightly, yeah.
Be aware. Smile, I'll shift. Keep it 100.
Just so nervous. A little intense. We are at a sporting event. Like low in class.
There he is.
Oh, say does that star... And now about a third of the way into the season. You think it's too early to talk about awards, Grant?
You know, BA, it depends on the award, if I'm being honest. MVP and Rookie of the Year, that's way too early. But you can begin to see the guys who are in the running for Most Improved or Sixth Man.
And while MP is all about team success, he's trying to win his matchup every single night with an eye towards showing that perhaps he's been underrated.
And the NBA is really a game of matchups, winning yours, and MP's been doing just that. Facing off with similar level players, if you can win those little battles, it's big when it comes to winning games.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. The perimeter filled up by Barrett and Ingram. Santi Aldama out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's quickly in at the point. That one's good for 2.
You have to admire Sexton's confidence. Fantastic initiative in understanding when to shoot off the catch.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with JJ Redick. I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenges that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive their defense is against him tonight. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And going back to high school in North Carolina, 4 state championships for Brandon Ingram, Tim.
Yeah, Brian, he made a name for himself early as the number 2 pick in 2016. He was an all-star and then most improved in 2020. The question is, can he get back to winning at the highest level?
Howard's checked in for Doncic.
I got him. I got him. Set up. Set up. No.
The Lakers trail. So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. They've got Emmanuel quickly, and it's Kennedy in at the 5.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
The ball's knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break. And that is his 3rd foul of the half. Now they've got to make a tough decision.
And so here is Toronto. It's a 5-point game, and it's good for 2. Walters has gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Well, Tim, you hear about the move to positionless basketball. The Raptors are well equipped.
Yeah, they are loaded.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with
the previous play is under review.
Personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
They get it right, and they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really.
So we conclude the first half. The Lakers on top, up 8. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
You look at Los Angeles, they've gotten comfortable in this number 3 spot on the board, Ernie. I mean, to be honest, that seems like the right place.
And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the Raptors. And that's it for halftime.
And we've got and the Lakers making a change here. Doncic checked in. The Lakers lead by 8. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Jared McCain out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Williams, and it's Doncic in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Well, that's really nice vision that time by McCain. Very patient. Saw the floor and made the pass.
The shot by Pirtle, no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Oh, Doncic hammers one home.
And we are witnessing some classic high-flying action.
Is that a crowd pleaser or what? No matter what building you're in.
Wow, I am speechless at the kind of athleticism needed to pull that off.
The 3, Barrett. And again, no good by Toronto. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Blocked! They get it back. Sexton passes to Doncic. Another shot. Toronto grabs the miss. That'll be the second stop of this 6-game trip. The 3 from Quickly. Sexton grabs the board.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
And that one's good.
Yeah, more points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
McCain against Quickly. Barrett passes to Aldama. Toronto passing it around. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Yeah, no hesitation that time by Pirtle. Never shy about scoring.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. BA, back to you.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Get there.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. Nope, 4 for 7 now. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And another 3 for the Lakers.
He's going off this quarter, a huge reason why this team is on top.
An open look for Ingram. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
And he's been scoring at all 3 levels for a long time, and he's been an absolute monster here tonight.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And the Lakers with some changes. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Williams. James comes in for Sexton. And it's Peyton Pritchard in for McCain. And here's Doncic outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 18 points in just the second half.
I just love the ball movement.
The shot by Ingram, no good.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second-chance opportunities. And you know, B.A., even when you block them out...
Look out! Oh, my goodness!
Little bit of flair on that one.
He wasn't satisfied just laying it up. He had to put something extra on it.
I can't believe what we just saw right there.
Well, that will go in the highlight package for tonight. I'm certain of it. He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Juzang, he's checked in for Toronto. 43 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Shed. He's got 10. Pass to Kennedy. Here's Juzang. And again, Toronto, no good. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe.
Oh, how about that?
Oh, out of my way.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Hey, watch him.
Here's Juzang. Pass to Bates. Over Doncic. And again, unable to change momentum here. And so it's Los Angeles, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. Their efficiency has been off the And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Doncic is checked in for Hunter. Timeout called, the Lakers. You know, it seems like players today have more freedom with their shot selection than ever before, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., there's no question about it. I think you could actually make the argument coaches are particular in a different way. They're looking more for threes, layups, and dunks, not as much from the mid-range, and if you can add that shot, really makes you stand out.
So interesting. I've seen coaches take players out for not shooting open shots.
Oh, I wish I had that coaching when I played.
So for the Raptors right now, quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. Brandon Ingram out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, down low. Pirtle with the bucket.
Yeah, and that's his bread and butter right there. That's where Pirtle wants to operate, right there in the paint in front of the rim.
And the bucket is good.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
Here's Doncic.
Oh,
nice.
Wow. He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. And there's Barrett on the assist by Quickly.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
And Doncic with the jam.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Outside Ingram. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. And the NBA certainly responsive to the fans, Tim, but some say they just want to complain.
Well, the social media era has given fans more of a voice than ever before, but it also breeds shorter attention spans, so the league is right to be proactive.
And Los Angeles making a change here. McCain's checked in.
3 shots. 3 shots.
That free throw, good from Ingram.
And, you know, people around the league think that Brandon Ingram actually has an even higher ceiling than we've seen. And with a few improvements to his game, he could get even better. I hope we get to see that.
He hits the second from the line. Makes it, and he continues to shoot well from the line. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
Aldama outside. Pass to Ingram. Pirtle with a screen on McCain. Toronto needs to get off a shot here. Kicks it to Quickly. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
You love how they push the ball at every opportunity.
Yeah, they really dictated the pace, and it really paid off.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And what a huge performance it was for the Beast.
Yeah, and watching that last game, you could see the comfort zone he got into, just filling it up from all of the spots he loves.
Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Ingram!
6 on the shot clock. Aldama, the pass to Barrett. Over Howard. And Aiden pulls it down. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual. You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
MP, you've talked about wanting to string some wins together and also the need for your team to have a strong rebounding presence. What's your take after tonight's efforts?
Well, we won. Obviously, that's more important. As far as rebounding, that's really about a long-term commitment, and that starts with me. I say I had a mediocre night on the glass. I could do more for sure.
And you will. Thank you, MP.
Yeah, you can bet on that.
Brian, over to you.
Okay, Jennifer, thanks a lot. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. We'll see you next time.
Okay, all right. Ma, it's not about me. It's not. I think it's funny, I do, but you're putting the team in a weird spot. Now everybody's got to answer questions about you. It's kind of a distraction for us.
I know. I'm sorry. It's just hard for me to see people talk about you like that.
Yeah, I know, but there's a lot of idiots out there, okay? When they get an NBA player's mom to respond on social, it's like literally the greatest moment of their lives. And now that I'm at this level, we just can't give them the satisfaction.
Well, they should be embarrassed then.
They should, but they're not. Okay, so listen, if you're not gonna stay off social, then you gotta ignore them. I mean, isn't that what you taught me growing up anyway?
Sounds like something your father would say. I taught you to hit back twice as hard so they don't try you again.
That only works in real life, Ma. The more you engage with these internet trolls, the more of them climb out of their little holes and they attach to you.
Okay, I hear you. I won't go on social anymore. Hey, I'll even delete my account if that'll make you happy.
Hey, that'd be great.
Then consider it done. I love you, MP.
Love you too, Ma. Talk soon.
All right, ready for some rapid fire?
Shoot.
Tougher to defend off the dribble, Kyrie or Steph?
Steph.
Interesting. Why?
Well, both are going to make you look bad. Kyrie's handle's more likely to cost you 2 points. But Steph, see, that's going to cost you 3, baby.
All right. Tougher to stop in transition, LeBron or Giannis?
LeBron.
You wouldn't even consider Giannis?
Yeah, Giannis is a legend, but LeBron is LeBron.
Fair. All right.
Yeah.
You need to stop one person to win. Who's tougher, Shea or Jokic?
Ooh, now that's a tough one. Okay, both will, cook you more times than you want, to admit. But that's the crazy thing about today's NBA. The league is stacked. Stars on every team.
It's like a nice matchup.
Exactly. This dude is no joke, but if I can outplay him in a win, that'll say a lot about my standing in this league.
Please tell me we're making a change.
We are, sure. The two of you are going to stay back on the...
Good, MP?
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
And always trying to find new ways to help his team, MP has zeroed in on winning his personal matchup each game.
Well, when you make a declaration the way MP did, you wonder how your team will react, because sometimes a goal helps inspire everyone, but it can also serve as a distraction. In this case, it's the former, and MP has been locking his man down, and this team has been playing well.
And now the Lakers starting group. Antetokounmpo is out there with Williams.
Hey, come on, y'all, keep moving. Yo, keep moving. Hey!
For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against Toronto.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Trey Mann is out there with Moses Moody. Then it's Williams. Then there's Dunn, and it's Hall in at the fourth. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Doncic. Off with the layup. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Into the lane, and Dunn with the slam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Moody the pass to Mann. Here's Hall. Drills the three-pointer. Hall's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Boy, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Pass to Moody. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. GA, it seems like a lot of players welcome the opportunity to play in Phoenix. Talk about what makes this market to a player so appealing.
I mean, the weather has a lot to do with it, right? Basketball is a winter sport, so for those snowbirds out there, Arizona's a great choice.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever, and now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Back over to you, Kevin.
He can lock it down. Okay, Allie, thanks.
Antetokounmpo, nice pass there. Good at finding his open teammates.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. So it's both teams making substitutions here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Who's got Booker? Out, out.
Brooks outside. And the Suns miss again.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Buries it from 3-point range.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
1:58 left in the first half of basketball. To the middle. Here's Williams. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
With as big as Mark Williams is, he's got to have the ability to play through contact and get it done through that contact.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Phoenix making some changes. Malawach is checked in for Mark Williams. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Moody. And then for Los Angeles, DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Sexton comes in for James. And Jared McCain subbed in for Pritchard.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
And again, the basket is good from Doncic. Doncic has got 22 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And that one's good, Brooks.
And when Brooks has his jumper working, the defense needs to locate him as soon as they can.
Got a hand on it. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Fires the three. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Fleming's got 11 points.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Phoenix has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And it's Brooks in the corner. Again, the miss by Brooks. And Doncic. Oh, man.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Los Angeles on top, leading.
And for that matchup with the Jazz, this looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games off.
And redirecting now to what we saw in that first half, the Lakers find themselves in quite a battle. And that is it for half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Antetokounmpo is out there with Doncic. Then it's Jared McCain. Then it's Williams. And it's Sexton in at the 2-guard spot. The 3 for Doncic. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists in the game. Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter pests, but Colin's a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
And Doncic gets it to go.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Booker in the corner. Booker draws the double. They need this. Here's Fleming. Good on the triple. Fleming's got 14 points.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Doncic, no good.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
To the wing on the left. Here's Fleming. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Booker looking around. Pass to Nembhard. For the three, Doncic with the block.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
And he continues to put in work in the paint.
Suns trail by 10. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Out to Brooks. Pass to Nembhard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Brooks is good for 3. Brooks has got his second basket of the game.
Throughout his career, Brooks has had different offensive roles. I mean, I like him most in the corner, though. That's where he's most proficient.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level, but you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Moody's checked in for Phoenix. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Brooks.
If you're the D, you live with that. Brooks just sinking a very difficult and contested shot. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Pass to Fleming. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Fleming's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious. All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
To the left side wing. Inside. And that one is hammered home.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide-open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Here's Brooks. Lakers with the rebound.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And finished off by Doncic.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And the dunk by Doncic.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Los Angeles leading by 17. Perimeter pair for him will be Booker and Brooks. Malowaj out there with Fleming. And it's Nembhard in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Brooks, big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
What a throwdown by Brooks there. Always looking to establish some force and dominance with his play.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And that one's good, Doncic.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Pass to Malowaj. Well, Clark, with the game becoming more global, some are saying the NBA should adopt some FIBA rules to more closely align the leagues? Any changes you'd welcome?
Well, you know, Kevin, with all the shooting that teams possess now, maybe the league can get away from the defensive 3-second rule. I mean, there's so much switching and interchanging of players to play the offense.
MP, they say the season's a marathon and not a sprint. You seem to breeze through tonight pretty easily, getting a win while facing one of the top players at your position. Talk to me.
Dom, I put a lot of pressure on myself when talking about wanting to be the best in the league at my position. I wouldn't do that if I didn't think I could back it up. Tonight, I backed it up.
Well, thanks for your time, MP.
Always.
Kevin, back to you.
And that'll wrap it up.
Okay. What are we doing, Ma? I thought we talked about this.
What? About what? Plans for Uncle Rick's birthday?
No. I know about your burner. Everyone's adding me on these messages you're posting.
I don't even know what a burner is.
The username is PMRose0618.
So?
You flipped my initials. Added Grandma's middle name. Then threw Dad's birthday at the end. It couldn't be more obvious, Ma.
Oh, it's just a weird coincidence.
Right. Then why does that account only follow me, my team, Aunt Carol, and our cousins from Kentucky with that weird eyebrow thing going on?
How should I know?
Yeah, I can see how that's funny, but you gotta stop, Ma. I know you want to protect me from everything, but you're only making my life harder at the moment. If people know they can get to me through you, they're never gonna stop. So, I need you to promise me for real this time. Ma? Ma, you there?
I'm here, and I promise.
Oh, to what?
To stop posting from a burner.
Okay. Wait, are your fingers crossed?
Good luck tonight, sweetie. Gotta go.
Ma, no. Boy, that woman.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner...
Oh, man, this should be fun tonight. These teams love to let it fly from deep.
Oh, both these teams live and die by the three-pointer. If they're both on, we'll have a really high-scoring game. But if not, we might have enough bricks for houses at both ends.
And a storyline for MP over this stretch of the season. He's trying to outperform against his matchup each time out. We know that when MP executes that, it can be a pivotal aspect of the team's success.
You know, I can definitely say that he's been getting after these matchups, and whether he'll tell you the names on his list or not, we can see the look in his eyes when that gauntlet is thrown.
Here are the five for the Lakers. They've got James. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Jared McCain, and it's Doncic in at the 3 spot. And so it's Memphis with it, following the score by Los Angeles. Lets it go from deep. Jackson can't get it to go. Now Doncic. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Doncic has got 6.
Oh, fantastic adjustment on the shot against tight defense. He's sure drawing those whistles. A couple of quick.
And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. They got Bones Highland, and it's Harden in at the 4. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. On defense, Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. Walsh can't get it to go. Stan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, BA's certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby, we haven't seen anyone like Giannis when it comes to length and those long strides especially. Plus, he has that strength, too.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Kings played some superb basketball. He had 39 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have...
Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Here's Walsh. And the layup is good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Doncic. Soft touch off the glass. Doncic has got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Highland. Doncic with a block. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. To the wing on the left. Pritchard from outside. Knocks it down from distance. And it's a 10-point Laker lead. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Garza. Jackson comes in for Harden. Wells is checked in for Walsh. And it's Hardy in for Highland.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Jackson outside. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Wells, that's good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Doncic, and he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Grizzlies trail by 10. Pass to Wells. Here's Shannon, guarded by Doncic. Shannon's shot is off.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And he's going for the lob. Edey with a steal. Wells with it. Pritchard picks him up. There's the double with Doncic. Pass to Shannon. This one for 3. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. And it's Edey missing. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on an 18-6 run. Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Damian Lillard's checked in for Memphis. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Hendricks comes in for Antetokounmpo. James is checked in for Sexton. And McCain subbed in for Pritchard. And he's good on the second. And 1:01 left to play in the first half. Jackson on the wing. Pass to Edey. Back to Jackson. And Jackson gets double-teamed. Here's Hardy. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Wells has got 5 now.
Well, that's how they like to see him operate.
Oh, are you kidding me?
My goodness.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch, that's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. 5 on the clock. From outside, off the mark. Doncic outside. Gobert with a screen on Lillard. Doncic, and he makes it on the layup. Doncic has got 26.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back.
Does this game remind you of anything?
Yeah, Shaq against a dictionary. This guy comes up with his own fake words all the time.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Los Angeles Lakers. Thanks for tuning in.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Here's Hardy. All right, time for an injury report.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for Memphis let me know the status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. By their estimation, no further damage can be caused by playing on this particular injury, so they're going to roll the dice and he's going to play.
Thanks for the update there, Allie.
Well, look, injuries take a mental...
Oh, big finish!
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Jackson can't get it to go.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And Stan, you coached a bunch of seasons in the league. What's an issue that you face that maybe the average fan doesn't know?
Well, look, I think the thing that fans really underrate about the game is how intelligent these guys are. So it's not really an issue that I face because I was lucky to have smart guys. But I think fans underestimate how much basketball intelligence factors in when you're talking about the best players in this game.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. And now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see the highest scoring teams over the last 10 games. The Lakers in second.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Screen by Edey. For three, here's Lillard. Rebound by the Lakers.
Not a great start to this second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Grizzlies trail by 15. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Wells. Fires the three. The shot by Lillard, no good.
Well, they haven't found their rhythm here in the third, missing 4 of their first 5 attempts.
Oh, and the jam by Doncic.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Lillard right side. Over McCain. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Here's Doncic. Good on the bucket. Doncic has got 39.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Edey with a screen on McCain. For three, here's Lillard. Again, the miss by Lillard.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. And seems... Wow!
Oh, my!
Hammer it home!
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Harden, he's checked in for Wells. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Ayton. Hendricks comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Howard's checked in for James. And it's Murphy in for McCain.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, "My body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too." Back over to you.
Chasing that ring. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Doncic with it, and it's Edie picking him up. That one drops for him. Doncic has got 47 points.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Memphis shooting at about 44% so far. Lillard passes to Jackson. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one.
Not just to score, Lillard knows it's his responsibility as the point guard to involve his teammates. Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Pass to Jackson. Beyond the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Lillard looking around. Jackson outside. Jackson with another miss. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. The Lakers. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here to walk into enemy territory.
You're fond of saying stats don't matter without the wins, so since you did win, I want to ask, you had a few steals tonight, but I'm guessing you think you should have had more? Of course. Well, if you won, though, doesn't that mean you had enough?
In any NBA game, you're playing against 2 opponents, the one in front of you and the one next on the schedule. A couple of extra steals tonight sends a message to the next guys. It means more attention on me in the scouting report, which means less attention on my teammates. I do what I do so they could do what they do. You see what I'm saying?
That makes sense, yeah. Thanks, MP.
Great.
Brian?
MP. Right here. People want to know.
Miss Conway.
The drama coming into this game may have had more of an impact than the game itself. Internet sleuths claim that they found a burner account run by your mother. You care to set the record straight?
Yeah, I'm not really sure how to answer that because I find this whole thing to be kind of ridiculous.
Well, have you asked your mother about it?
Of course not. Anyone can fake a burner, Miss Conway. That's what a burner is. They're fake. I'm not going to waste her time asking her about a burner phone. She doesn't have one.
So sorry.
Thanks.
MP right here. MP. Come on right here. I want to ask you a few questions. MP right here. Right here.
Yes.
I have a really good one.
Trust me.
Smell your picks.
All right, so the rhythm of basketball is back and forth. Players get hot from the floor, they get cold. Teams go on runs in games and streaks during the season. Consistency is rare. Yet, you've been remarkably consistent in these high-profile matchups. Not just winning, but really excelling individually. Now, do you feel you've proven that you're the best player at your position in the league?
Oh, yeah, 100%. And I don't think it's that close either. I called my shot and I hit it out of the park. Only thing left is to take home that Larry O.B. And then, bro, I'm chilling.
Yeah, I like that.
MP, how do you like that?
Quicker question.
All set up. Ready to pick your theme for the second half of the season?
Siempre listo. Let's do it. MP coming at you with a big announcement. There's more Out of Bounds coming your way, and you guys are gonna love this next batch of episodes.
Uh-oh. Are we finally gonna hear your thoughts on the best maple syrup Vermont has to offer?
I can't give that away for free. You gotta subscribe to the Premium channel for that.
All right. And then what are we talking about?
Well, we're offering inside access as I face off against some of the biggest rivals. Usually, the bigger the game, the tighter the access. But luckily, you've got me to take you behind the scenes.
All right. And what are we going to learn on this behind-the-scenes journey?
Everything, Xander. Out of Bounds will bring you true passion of the fans, the players, and the people that make these rivalry games so special. Now hit that like and subscribe button because you don't want to miss a single video. We know what this jersey means. And so we know what it means when this jersey takes on their jersey. So we're gonna give it everything we got tonight and make sure we bring home the dub. And I hope all my followers enjoy the game. Yo, bro, so we grabbing Chinese after the game. You in?
Yeah. You getting Chinese in this town, you should go to Front Street, though. I'll show you. That's where the good stuff is.
Wait, how you know that?
I went to school here. Hooped here, too.
Like in that order?
I came here to ball. That was the dream.
So what happened? You get hurt or something?
I fell in love.
Xander, please tell me you're still with her.
I am. I fell in love with film.
Bruh! That is the corniest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I'm serious, though. Sophomore year, I took this class where we basically watched movies. The professor was cute. I thought she liked me, and I thought it'd be an easy class during the season. We watched, The Seventh Seal.
I've never seen it. Was it good?
It's hard to explain. That was it for me. All I wanted to do from there on was make movies. That was the last year I played ball.
You ever miss it?
Not really.
Okay. Well, how do you turn off that competitive part of yourself?
I don't. Whenever I have an opening or I see a rival filmmaker get jealous, I get that same feeling you get when you know the game is won.
You got some hater in you, Xander. And I don't know why, but I like it.
Shaking, MP.
We're running out without extending an arm.
All right, we'll work on it. I'd also like to get our shooters some practice going over the top of close out. Make sure they're running through.
Make it rise, Chris.
Once in a while, it takes some time. It's so much quicker when it's from. Yeah, and honestly, I'm not that great with cutting dice.
Feel that. Crushed potatoes take time to process.
If you do make them try soaking, then yeah. flash dry and dry again. And that crunchy outside.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, cut it out. It's starting to get windy. Gotta go get some more seasoning.
So irritated. That's sometimes well, where else?
Yeah, sounds good. I'm too excited. See you in the house.
Coming right up, the Kings taking on the Lakers. For the Kings, it's been a disappointing first half of the season. Can they turn things around? Starting with the win tonight. Lakers, Kings, tip-off coming right up. There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Rudy Gobert.
I'm really not too surprised to see the rebounding numbers trail off a bit. He's a veteran player getting up there in years, and what comes with that is some changes to physicality and intentional adjustments to playing style. Even though his rebounding output has declined, that veteran presence and basketball IQ continue to grow.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. We've got Sharp. Barrett is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Jaden Ivey. And it's Brady in at the 2. And for the Lakers, they've got Antetokounmpo. Miller is out there with Jared McCain. Then it's Rob Williams. And it's Doncic in at the small forward. And recently, MP came out and stressed that he doesn't take these rivalry games too lightly. Winning these games is a big-time priority for him.
And I like the fact that MP set this goal. Not only does it serve to light a fire under his teammates, it also connects him more deeply to the fans because we know how much they care about beating their rivals.
Doncic left side.
Giannis.
Over Sharp. Doncic passes to Williams. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Up again, and Williams is right there.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Pass to Brady. RJ, the front end of a back-to-back. As a player, it's got to pose an additional challenge physically to get through these stretches.
Oh, yeah, it's a grind. This is a physical sport we play. And your body, it just has to be ready when you start the season. If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Siakam for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Jazz in Delta Center. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Brady. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And he gets the bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The Kings trail by 5, and that's a foul called on the Beast. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Los Angeles. Doncic with the steal. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Jazz really lit up the floor. He contributed 52 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Now, here's Doncic. He's come.
That should
Whoa!
be legal. Never seen it.
Oh.
Save that one. Boys, I'm going to want to see that a few times.
Oh, me too, right? Jaws on the ground all over this building.
Like, what? That looked like something you see at a dunk contest. The confidence to pull that off in the game, that's impressive.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptional.
Some changes for Sacramento. Sims is checked in, and Hood subbed in for Pascal Siakam. Doncic left side. And the dunk by Doncic.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Peyton Pritchard out there with Brandon Miller. Then it's Williams. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Doncic in at the 3 spot. That's the Laker 5. Good on the shot.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Clifford. He's covered by Pritchard. Sacramento moving it around. From past the arc. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins. And looking for number 8 tonight.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
Here's Thorpe. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Doncic with the bucket.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
To the paint, here's Sims, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops. And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Pass to Clifford. Here's Thorpe. Doncic with the block. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. And the Lakers making a change here. McCain's checked in. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Just 5 on the clock. Out to Barrett. The three-pointer is right on target. Barrett's got 6 points.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Down low, here's Murray, and the layup's good off the glass.
And Murray knows how to execute inside. You cannot give him these opportunities.
Barrett against Doncic. Williams dishes to Doncic. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. Siakam is checked in for the... And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
And moving on, a topic that is plaguing. Thank you for being with us.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
On the court right now for the Kings. Sharp out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Ivy. Then it's Barrett, and it's Brady in at the 2 spot. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Lakers. Pass to Siakam. Fires the 3. Connects from three-point range.
It's like Ivy has that sixth sense of where his teammates are on the floor.
And that one's good. Doncic.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Now Siakam. In the corner, Barrett with it. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Ivy. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And he's very confident from that range.
Oh, how about that slam?
Whoa.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Many have predicted an all-star future for Brandon Miller. He said, I don't really read anything like that. I just focus on what I can do today. It's all about the work. That's the only way to get better. I just came in with the mindset of making my team better and being a winning player. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. So you think about game preparation for an opponent. Richard, how different is that in the regular season versus the playoffs?
Oh, there's a significant difference. Not as much time in the regular season. You could be coming off 4 games in 5 nights. But in the playoffs, there is so much detail position by position.
Here's Siakam, and finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Floats it up for Williams. And now the fast break. Ivy with the ball. Barrett, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Doncic with the bucket.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
The Kings trail by 21. Sharp sets the pick for Siakam. And that's a foul called on the Beast. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying.
Oh, he's a high flyer!
Oh, that was nasty.
That's just filthy.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
5 to shoot. Siakam outside. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Count it, good. Siakam's got 6.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Pass to Barrett. Here's Brady. He's got 5. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. Their 3rd 3-pointer in a row.
Siakam passes to Sharp. And the rejection by Ayton.
Lockdown rim protection from Ayton, rising at the exact right moment to deny that basket. And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Here's Ivy. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Los Angeles, up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant show.
It seems whenever these teams meet, you see something new. Do players today feel any connection to rivalries from sometimes decades before your time?
Oh, yeah, no, for sure. That's what sports is all about. First little peewee team you play for, you get a rival. I mean, high school, club teams, tons of rivals. In Europe, rivalry games are crazy. I mean, insane. That hatred goes back centuries with some of those teams. Ancient political stuff. But in an NBA game with a building full of people who really care, man, that will always mean something. I mean, it's special, and I love it.
Oh, I can tell. Thank you so much, MP.
Thank you.